Hello everyone, welcome to NCC YouTube channel. Today we are going to introduce some basic concepts about GST. In this video we are trying to inform about what is GST, GSTIN, input GST, output GST. We will also cover the information about how GST payable with some example to understand these concepts thoroughly. India is a federal country. Both central and state have power to levy and collect the tax through appropriate legislation. First of all, we will talk about the tax system in India. There are two types of tax. First one direct tax and second is indirect tax. What is a direct tax? A person who directly pay tax from his pocket is a direct tax. Some example of direct taxes are income tax, wealth tax, corporation tax, property tax, gift tax, etc. All of above tax a person pay directly towards his income. Second is indirect tax. It means a person who collect tax from the customer and pay to government. For example, excise duty, octroi, VAT, entry tax, custom duty, etc. In India, GST has replaced many indirect taxes such as VAT, custom duty, excise duty, etc. Still, direct taxes are remain applicable. What is the GST? GST is an indirect tax. Full form of GST is Goods and Service Tax. In India, it was applicable from 1st July 2017. This is a single tax policy. Yet, GST is not applicable on some goods such as alcohol, petroleum, diesel, crude petroleum, etc. and services like electricity, government fees such as land registration, etc. In such cases, VAT, excise, CST are applicable. Okay. GSTIN, that is GST number. What is GSTIN? Let me explain with some format of GSTIN. Take a GSTIN for example. You see, GSTIN is a 15-digit number. First two digits are state code and the next 10 digits are PAN number of registered person. Next single digit, that here is a 1, is a entity number of the state PAN holders, and next alphabets are given by default. So, this was the GSTIN. Different GST rates are applicable to different types of goods and services. GST rates are: first, 0%. GST rates include necessary items like fruits and vegetables, bread, salt, etc. Then 5% GST. In 5% GST rates includes household necessary items like edible oil, spices, tea, coffee, sugar, etc. Then 12% GST. It includes processed foods, handbags, etc. 18% GST. It includes shampoo, hair oil, cutlery, etc. 28% GST rate includes luxury goods such as cars, cigarettes, AC, 5-star hotel service, etc. This was the GST rates. Our next topic is how GST calculate. While calculating GST, there are three types of GST. First, CGST. It means Central Goods Service Tax. Second type is SGST, that is state goods and service tax. These two types of taxes comes under intrastate. It means trade within the state. For example, when a trader purchases goods in Maharashtra and sell the same goods in Maharashtra, then CGST and SGST both are applicable. It means CGST and SGST which is related to intrastate trading. And third is IGST. It means integrated goods service tax. IGST is applicable when trading is done between the two states. For example, if a trader purchases goods in Maharashtra and sold the same goods in Gujarat state, then IGST is applicable. Let us do some example of intrastate, that is within the state. Here Mr. Amit is a trader who purchased goods of rupees 10,000 with GST 5%. While purchasing goods within the state, 5% GST is divided into state and central government. So 5% means 2.5% goes to central government and 2.5% goes to state government. The amount is rupees 10,000. So 2.5% on 10,000 is rupees 250 and again 250. Total amount of CGST and SGST is rupees 500. So Mr. Amit paid rupees 500 GST while he purchased the goods. It is a input GST. GST on purchase is called input GST. Then Mr. Amit sell same goods of rupees 12,000 to his customer at the 5% GST. Here also 5% divided into equal portion, that is central and state. So 2.5% on rupees 12,000 is rupees 300 and again rupees 300. So total GST is rupees 600 because 300 of central government and 300 of state government. And this GST is called output GST. When goods are sold out and GST received from the customer, that GST is called the output GST. Then how GST calculate? So there is equation GST payable is equal to output GST minus input GST. In this example, there will 600 output GST and rupees 500 is the input GST. So 600 minus 500 equal to rupees 100. That is, Mr. Amit is responsible to pay rupees 100 as a GST to the government. Then I will also give an example of interstate, that is trading between the two states. Here is an example. Purchase goods of rupees 10,000 at the rate 18% in Maharashtra. So there will be no CGST, no SGST. There is only IGST tax, that is called the integrated goods and service tax. And 18% on 10,000 is rupees 1,800 is a IGST, that is paid by the trader while purchasing the goods. Then that trader sold goods of rupees 12,000 at the rate 18% in Gujarat state. He purchased the goods in Maharashtra and then he sold out goods to the Gujarat, and the amount of selling price is 12,000 and the GST rate is 18%. So 18% on rupees 12,000 is rupees 2,160. That is the IGST. Here when he purchased the goods, that IGST is the input IGST and when he sold the goods, that is the output GST. So GST payable is equal to output IGST minus input IGST. So 2160 is a IGST on sale and 1800 is the IGST on purchase. So 2160 minus 1800, the remaining amount will be rupees 360. That trader is also responsible to pay rupees 360 as a GST to government. That is the concept of the GST. We hope you have understood the concept of the GST. If you like video, please share, subscribe, like and comment it. Thank you.